Hello and welcome to CryptoWeeklies. My name is Josh, and today we're going to analyze Litecoin. We'll conduct an AI-based forecast for Litecoin. Also look at its CAGR-based retirement model, evaluate if it's overvalued, undervalued, discern its regression-based approach, as well as regression analysis, as well as the dollar cost average strategy, which is the newly released feature for the website. The link to the website is in the bottom of your screen. Also, you can check out each of the content available on this website for free. You don't have to sign up or pay for anything. None of the content is financial advice. So let's start with Litecoin's price forecast and analysis. Today, that is on 2nd of July, analyzing Litecoin number 19th by market cap. This is coin market cap. Price action slightly under $75. Market cap at around 5.5 billion. One of the older cryptos, Litecoin, and in terms of its tokenomics, almost 89 or 90% of max supply is in circulation. Total supply at around 84 million, and circulating supply at around 74.7 million. So over the last several days, the performance has been great. Over the last 7 days, you can see from $70 at one point at around $76, around 10% rise. Now let's go to our AI-based forecast. We have had a new forecast. First, we'll go and check out the old forecast we had created back in March. Now we have updated the model till July. What we do on the channel is use the weekly price action of a crypto, for example Litecoin, use the and train the machine learning model on this weekly price action and ask it to forecast forecast the base case, bull case, and the bear case going forward 25 to 45 weeks. That is about 6 months to about 1 year. And we use one standard deviation confidence level to say what could be the price action going forward next 6 months to a year, with 70% accuracy. The base case for our model, which we trained in March of 2024, when price of Litecoin was at around $93. The base case back then by the model was between $93 all the way to $104. But as you can see now that we were in June and July, the base case was at around $100, but the reality is that the price action was at around $70. That means the price action was between the base case and the bear case forecasted by our model, which is again the price for Litecoin has been bearish. The market has not seen that great of a risk reward return. If you want to compare that in a single snapshot, you can see that the risks in March were at around 0.7, but they have gone down to about 0.2 now. That means again the risk reward profile says that the market has cooled off. You can see that when the market is heated, the color codes are either red or orange. Yellow is again neutral to risk, green is low risk, and blue is the lowest risk. The key idea over here is when for dollar cost averaging, that is again not financial advice, when the color code over here market has cooled off substantially, that's when dollar cost averaging makes the most sense. Again we did see that green territory for 2 days in June. And now let's go back to the price forecast. So that's one of the reason why this model forecasted that in a bear case what would be a theoretical floor, and going forward this model had only data till forecast till about August, because we had traded in March. Now that we have more data, that is price action till end of June, we had trained our new model. You can see this is again the same, the algorithm is the same, but now we are trained till about the week ending. This is the current week, which will end in July 7th. Per this model, the base case for Litecoin is between $75 to about $82 going forward till about December of 2024. And the bear case is price action between $37 and $65. But what is more interesting right now is the bull case at around $83 to $146. That's the bull case ceiling forecasted by our model. The key idea to look at the key way to look at Litecoin is this particular crypto has been around since at least since 2014, so one of the oldest ones. It did this is the weekly average high. It did take out its previously weekly average high at around $350 the last time, that is in 2021. Prior to that in 2017 at around $310. And one key observation, you can see that over here the lows are the Litecoin has been making higher lows since 2018, you can see over here. So if there were any breakout to happen, one of the key levels to watch in terms of Litecoin's regression analysis, you can see with respect to this is our polynomial regression based analysis of Litecoin. I'll get rid of some of the bands so that you can easily see what is happening over here. The price action has spent a considerable time within these bonds of between $35 to $300. That's a huge range, but you can see that there are instances when the market is in upswing. That's when the regression function is an upswing as well. And till about May of 2023, the price action or the regression function was in a downswing. Since then, the price right now, per the regression analysis, fair value of Litecoin is at around 103 USD. Although this means that the price is about $25 or $25 to $30 lower than the fair value. The one standard deviation bottom for Litecoin is at around $55, so that should provide a decent amount of support if the price were to go down. If the price on the other hand were to rally, one standard deviation tops are very hard to, at least for Litecoin, to take out unless crypto is in a full blown mania mode like it was in 2021. That one standard deviation peak for Litecoin at this point in time is at around $200. So that's a bit about regression analysis to discern if Litecoin is overvalued or undervalued at this point in time. The MVRVZ approach, or the price versus MVRVZ, which is calculated by this formula, market value divided by realized value, and then providing a z-score of it. For this analysis, the key idea over here, as the red line is below zero threshold, that means per the MVRVZ analysis, Litecoin is undervalued at this point in time. In terms of the retirement model that we had created, there are two scenarios. The realistic case for Litecoin going forward till about 2040, if Litecoin manages to grow 15% year over year, which would be 1/3 of what Bitcoin has done over the last 15 years. Price of Litecoin could be at around $680, and the number of Litecoin tokens needed without staking or anything to be a Litecoin millionaire would be at around 1470. So if on the other hand Litecoin were to grow at 22% year over year, the benefit of compounding is that the exponential growth happens every single year. So at that point in time, instead of the price action at around $700, this at 22% growth, Litecoin's price action could be at around $1,700, and the number of in 2040, and the number of tokens needed to be a millionaire would be 605. And this is 2040 is just an example. You can do this for each of the years. For example, 2036, the price action per this model at around 750. Number of tokens Litecoins needed to be at around 1350. Similarly, for 2027, number of tokens needed would be 8000 as the price action. At 2027 over here would be at around 125 per this analysis. This is again doesn't account for bullish phases or bearish phases. Like it just draws a straight line based on the compound annual growth rate. So again, this is just a longer term model. So just wanted to highlight this one. And last two models that we have is the SMA model, which is price color coded, price of Litecoin color coded with risk levels. This is where price over, for example, over here when price action in May of 2021 was at around $80 or $18, that was the highest risk, because that at that point in time the distance between the price and the 20-week simple moving average was the highest. Right now the risk level is at around 0.3, the third lowest risk level. This is again how it is calculated. So that means it's not the worst time to DCA, but again not as good a time as it was in June of 2022 when the risk level was at 0.14. So as the risk levels increase, the key idea is either to halt DCAing or to DCA out as the market reaches, let's say, 0.75 risk or 0.8 risk. And if you are interested in knowing when those risk levels would potentially hit, you can subscribe to the channel. Also give this video a like to stay updated for most of the major cryptos we have on this channel. You can see this is breakdown the top 20 cryptos by market cap, as well as some of the major top 100 cryptos by market cap. We also have crypto pairs and also some of the lesser known cryptos on our channel, and we track their progress every single day. In terms of the DCA model, this is again I'll get rid of a few regression functions over here. This is, instead of looking at price color coded from difference between price and simple moving average, we have applied a regression function, polynomial regression function, and assigned color code based on the distance between the price and the regression function. For this analysis, the risk level for Litecoin is at around 0.17. Again, the best time was during for this analysis between May 2024 till December 2022 till December 2022. Right now still substantially low risk level per this analysis. The shape of the regression function is definitely slightly declining slope, but that is again due to Litecoin not having a major all-time high in 2021 as opposed to 2018. But again, this is just what the data has shown. So I wanted to highlight that the risk levels for LTC DCAing at this level per the regression analysis are substantially low. Just to summarize everything, DCA model says 0.717 risk, the SMA model says 0.31 risk, regression analysis says price is below the fair value, discerner or the MVRV based analysis says Litecoin is undervalued compared to its historical price, and MVRV Z-score price forecast between $78 and $146 to the upside, and base case between $70 and $83, and downside between $37 and $65. So hope you like this content. If you did, please subscribe to the channel. Also give this video a like, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.